Hey Jenny, welcome back. Ready for another tech deep dive?
Mark, always! Especially when it involves Apple and what sounds like a sci-fi movie plot twist.
Oh, it's a good one. So Apple's AR glasses project, or should I say, times former asterisk AR glasses project.
Wait, former? What did I miss? Last I heard, they were full steam ahead on these things.
Yeah, well, they were. Project codename N107. But here's the thing. It's been scrapped.
No way. What happened? Spill the tea, Mark.
Okay, so apparently, technical challenges and high costs. Classic combo, right?
Sounds familiar. But give me the details. What kind of technical challenges are we talking about?
So initially, the idea was to pair these glasses with iPhones. Makes sense, right? You've got your phone, you've got your glasses, they work together, but the iPhone's processing power just wasn't cutting it.
Ah, the age-old processing power problem. It's always something, isn't it?
Right? So they pivoted. They thought, okay, let's connect them to Macs instead. More power, bigger battery.
Makes sense. Macs are beasts. But even that didn't work?
Nope. Apparently, even the Mac-connected version was, well, let's just say it wasn't getting rave reviews from the execs. The Bloomberg report said it performed poorly.
Ouch. That's gotta sting. Especially for a company like Apple that prides itself on seamless integration.
Oh man, this is the cool part though. It really highlights how hard it is to make really good AR glasses.
How so?
Well, you've got to cram a ton of tech into something that's supposed to look and feel like regular glasses. Processing power, battery life, displays. It all has to fit, and it all has to work together flawlessly.
I can see that. It's not just about making the tech work, it's about making it work in a way that people will actually want to use.
Exactly. And it's not like Apple hasn't dipped their toes into this broader XR extended reality world before. Remember they launched the Vision Pro?
Oh, right, the Vision Pro. How could I forget? That thing is, what, $3,500?
Yeah, $3,499 to be exact. And the reception. Let's just say it's been a bit of a mixed bag.
Right. I remember reading some reviews. Some people were impressed with the tech, but others, not so much.
Exactly. Some users reported that it felt heavy after prolonged use. Others mentioned the battery life could be improved.
So what you're saying is, even with a high-end product like the Vision Pro, there are still significant usability challenges.
Precisely. And that might have played a role in their decision regarding the AR glasses. If they're facing these kinds of issues with a premium headset, imagine the challenges with glasses that are supposed to be even more compact and lightweight.
That makes sense. It's a bit like they've realized that the tech just isn't there yet, at least not for what they envisioned.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see how this compares to what other companies are doing in the XR space.
Like Meta, for example. I hear they're making some serious moves with their Ray-Ban smart glasses collaboration.
Oh, they are. I was just reading about this, and their approach is different. They're focusing more on integrating features like a camera and audio into a design that looks and feels like regular glasses.
See, that seems more practical for everyday use, at least for now. People are used to wearing glasses, so it's not a huge leap.
Right? And their latest model has a 12-megapixel camera. That's a pretty decent camera for a pair of glasses.
And I bet it's a lot more affordable than the Vision Pro.
Oh, for sure. It seems like Meta is targeting a wider market by focusing on accessibility and practicality.
So while Apple is facing these challenges, Meta and even Samsung are pushing forward. It's like a race, but everyone's taking a slightly different route.
Exactly. And it's not just about the tech specs anymore, it's about figuring out what consumers actually want and what they're willing to adopt.
Which brings up an interesting point. How do you think this whole AR glasses situation will affect Apple's overall strategy in the XR market?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It might be a strategic pullback. Maybe they're going to focus on refining the Vision Pro, or maybe they have something else up their sleeves.
Could be. Maybe they realized that trying to create the ultimate AR glasses right now is like trying to run before you can walk.
Yeah, and to be fair, Tim Cook has always been a big proponent of AR. He's said multiple times that he believes it's the future of computing.
That's right. I remember reading a quote where he said something like, "Augmented reality is the future." So they're clearly not giving up on AR entirely.
Not at all. This could just be a temporary setback. It's kind of like, you know when you're developing a new technology and you hit a roadblock, so you take a step back, reevaluate, and then try a different approach?
Right, it's like iterating. Maybe this is just a necessary step in the evolution of AR.
Exactly. And The tech nerd in me can't help but wonder what they'll come up with next. I mean, imagine AR glasses that are powered by some new breakthrough in, say, AI or miniaturization.
Oh, that's interesting. How do you see AI playing a role in all of this?
Well, I could make these devices much more intuitive. Think about it. I could help with things like object recognition, real-time translation, even understanding your personal preferences and anticipating your needs.
So like, your glasses could recognize someone you're talking to and discreetly give you information about them?
Exactly. Or they could translate a sign you're looking at in real time. The possibilities are wild.
That's cool, but also a little bit scary, right? Privacy concerns and all that.
Of course. There are always ethical considerations with any new technology. But that's a whole other conversation.
True. So, what's the takeaway here? Is AR dead? Is Apple out of the game?
Not at all. I think what this shows is that the AR revolution, or whatever you want to call it, is going to be more of a gradual evolution. It's not going to happen overnight.
And Apple's decision might actually be a smart move in the long run. They're taking a step back, letting the technology mature, and maybe they'll come back with something even more impressive down the line.
Exactly. It's like they're playing the long game. And who knows? Maybe in a few years, we'll all be walking around with AR glasses, and we'll look back at this moment as a turning point.
I can't wait. But until then, I'll be keeping an eye on what Meta and others are doing. It's going to be a fascinating space to watch.
Definitely. And we'll be here to break it all down as always. Thanks for another great chat, Jenny.
Anytime, Mark. Until next time, everyone.